Okay, good day everyone. This is Setro and you're welcome to Setro Craft channel. Today I want to be showing you just within some minutes how you achieve your basic bodice pattern for a 6-piece skirt. So many persons have watched the 8 pieces and they're asking for the 6 pieces as easy as A and B. But you know what? Setro Craft channel is turning to Setro Craft TV. Can you just say that? Setro Craft TV. Well, how are we coming about that? Well, we're making Setro Craft channel so interesting. We want to teach you how to become the boss of yourself, how to be creative, how to create your own YouTube channel, how to make your first 100 subscribers, how you can start from nothing, how you can become the boss of yourself. Diverse business ideas. We want to be showing you various events and so many things that benefit your life. But by my side, I'm going to have one funny man. His name is Mr. Do you want to know him? Yeah. I want to say, is he my guy friend, or is he my husband, or is he my husband? Oh yeah, he's my husband. And I want you to don't laugh. Promise me that I'm not going to laugh because it could be so funny. His name is Mr. Setro. So welcome, Mr. Setro. You're welcome on board to Setro Craft's YouTube channel. Yeah. Mr. Setro, please don't put down on my lighting effects. As you're coming on board, I have a class today. Wow. Yeah, here comes the Mr. Setro of that. Yeah, it's nice having you on the show. You're welcome.
Thank you for cooperating with me, with my government.
So what do you have to tell us? You have just 2 minutes because we have something in class today. Wow. So when we're going to Setro Craft TV, yeah, then you.
Hello, channels and the rest of them. At least, if I don't know anybody, I know channels.
News, you know.
I know Latifa.
Yeah.
Okay. They've given me 2 minutes, so I'm not going to speak too much of grammar. Setro Craft channel is stepping up. We are beginning to bring in some additional content that will change your life forever. I'm telling you. Why is my wife laughing now? Am I that funny? We are adding so many things that will up the world of fashion, the world of shoemaking, the world of what's it called? We are bringing a whole lot.
Setro's library, how you can grow your literary skills, how you can grow your business ideas, how you can become the boss of yourself. Right now, those of you in Nigeria, YouTube, it's really becoming great in Nigeria.
Yes,
we had an event, landmark event center, and with YouTube facilitators, I could just send you a pic of that. So it's been so great. Right now, you can just sit down at home, you're making money. You don't need any other thing.
If you are thinking very well, there is no need to do yahoo when YouTube is there. YouTube will give you correct exposure. So far you have content ideas, things that you can do and the likes of them.
So please, you're welcome to Setro Craft Channel TV. Okay. You're going to learn different crafts, different business ideas.
Like shoe craft.
Yes, we have Setro Craft Kitchen. Art making.
Need to see that kitchen.
We have
surprise.
We have what is it called? We have the shoes. We have the men's fashions and so many other things. And then we have.
Okay, let me just come in there. Talking about men's fashion, you are going to see how I can cut different. Sorry, let her continue the talk.
I don't want to continue. So sorry, we just have to get back to business.
No.
Yeah,
we are still going. We still have so many.
We don't have so many time.
We are going to.
Please don't let me speak a bad English. Yeah.
Hello, please don't. We cannot just go like that. We have some. Let's pick it one up.
So Setro Craft channel is turned into a TV, and we have all these online and inline for you. Yeah. We have Setro's library. We're going to be showing you different event diaries, business ideas
places
that will help you.
We are going to be going
to.
All those fine clothes that we'll be making for you, I will do shakara with them. Like the one I'm wearing. This is what I call South with touch of Ankara fabric. If I sew this clothes for you, your life will not remain the same again.
Please. So we're having that. We're going to set up how you can set up your own YouTube channel. You have to set up your own YouTube channel. Okay. You don't need to have all the money in the world.
Wow.
All you need is you're going to see.
You need your brain, just your brain. Just bring your brain when you are coming. By the time we start, oh my God, this my wife is too much of English phonetic. By the time we begin to teach you how to make money inside your bedroom.
It's money.
They said
it's money. Okay. So when you come on board, you also also learn about Setro's library. We'll have different books upcoming, books that will educate you, books that will help you. It's not just all about fashion. It's all about you being creative all around.
Events like
that's as in we're bringing up different things that will help you, different issues, motivational talks, developmental talks.
Maybe you are having issues of life.
Issues
of
life.
Again,
But I'm going to tell you,
dissecting them one after the other.
How Mr. Setro has actually been. I want to say.
You are looking at that. Everybody will just say, Auntie Jackie. Look at the person that is responsible for how good it is my money that is shining on her. And I used to enter inside the kitchen. You can imagine how I resigned from banking to kitchen. In short, you need to see that kitchen. You will see that kitchen.
You're going to see how Mr. Setro has been. Yeah.
I've been cooking for her all this while. She'll be teaching you and teaching you. I'll be in the kitchen. I'll be in the kitchen. You can imagine me cooking for her while she's teaching you how to cut. Who doesn't know how to cut? Just answer me. Who doesn't know how to cut? Bust line, under bust, the breast. No. Just
so sorry for those of you that don't speak Yoruba language. So let's get back to our business, Mr. Setro. You can have you.
No, I can't do. We will do the cutting
Today is my turn. As you've launched your Setro TV, then you start your programs. But
I'm going to be asking questions.
So for my subscribers, I want to say a big thank you to you. You're doing so great. Right now we're up to 2005. When did we start? Setro channel actually started 4th of January, and it was not even serious until like ending of April or thereabout.
Now it became serious, like federal government.
You people have just been there, so caring, so loving.
You people are the best.
You're the best. So, and I believe together we can do more. So let's just keep learning. There is nothing we have to hide about fashion. Most of our online.
But you forgot something. Something is going to happen this September. This September, I'll be here live teaching you ladies how to cut and sew. When I mean here live, I mean on online training. I'm not. I don't think I have much time to be like Auntie Joke, teaching for free. No, come to setrofashionschool.com. Log into setrofashionschool.com. Come and learn how to make all these south. Nice. You can see nice quotes. Can you see it? I'm still a fine man.
Who told you?
That's why she married me now.
It's enough. It's enough.
So I should be
please, you can excuse
we are going
us.
to cut this
Thank you so much. They want to see this just...
Bye-bye. See you tomorrow.
See you. Hey, that's Setro Channel TV for you. I want to tell you, you're going to gain a lot from that. So, So let's get back to our business, our Setro Fashion right now. Today, I want to be teaching you just in a few minutes how you achieve your 6-piece skirt. It's as easy as A and B. I know you're going to say and C. So, how do you go about it? Know the skirt waist you'll be using. Are you making it for yourself or another person? Most persons places their skirt here. Like myself, I place my skirt here. So sorry, I can't lift up my skirt. So I place my skirt here. Then some other persons place their skirt here. And some persons just know the exact points, the waist of the person. Then take the circular parts this way. You take the skirt waist. Then you ask the person, like one of my customers, when I took her skirt waist, it was very tight. It was tight this way. She said, I want it to be more firm. So you ask the person, is it okay? Are you okay with this? Yeah. Then you go about it. Anything you want to do in fashion, for you to come out with a perfect finishing, a perfectly finished cloth, it's all about your measurements. So you have to get that right. You have to get your measurements right. You have to make sure that the measurements are really correct. So then you go to the hips. Like from my own waist to the hips line, it's about 8 inches. There are different types of hip. We have the upper hips, the lower hips, and the lights. But for this baby, I'm going to be using the hips line. I'll be using for this little girl is 6. Then our waist is 22 inches. Then there's one called the new location. The new location, from your skirt waist, you take the measurements down to your new. But you now deduct like 3 or 4 inches from that. You deduct whatever, let's say you got 20 inches on your exact new, you're not going to use that as your new location. You're going to use 20 minus 3. That means you use 17, or you say 20 minus what's it called, 4, you use 16. So that's your new location where you start the eastness, as in you start the flay for the 6 pieces. So that's just it. And then we'll have the new wrap around there. Some persons want it to be so firm so that the figure 8 will come out on the new location, the new wrap, the circumference to be so firm. Some others want it loose. It all depends. Then you have the skirt length. I'll be using new location 14. I'll be using skirt length 28 inches. So how do you achieve your 6 pieces skirt? Let's just get started. It's the basic bodice pattern for the 6 pieces. Okay, the 6 pieces skirt is so called because it has 3 pieces in front, 1, 2, 3. But when it comes to the back, if it's going to have the zipper, it's going to have 4 pieces at the back. But when it comes to the back, you're going to be having 4 pieces because of the zip lines. So you'll be having 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 pieces. But if it's going to be a proper 6 pieces skirt, you're going to just use, what's it called? Elastic. That means you have 3 pieces in the front and 3 pieces at the back. That's 6 pieces skirts, proper. But when it comes to 7 pieces is when you have fixed your zipper to it. I hope you've understood that. Then you have your 8 pieces normally, 4 pieces at the front, then 4 pieces at the back. That's 8 pieces. So for either 6 pieces skirt, 7 pieces skirt, or 8 pieces skirt, when you want to do your calculation, just this easy way of achieving it. You just do, there are numerous methods of achieving whatever you want to achieve in fashion. That's one thing you should know. Let me make it so clear. There are 1,000,001 ways of achieving whatever you want to achieve in fashion, but you just choose the easiest way for you and you come out good. So for this easy way, as A and B and C, you just, if you're making your 6 pieces skirts, which is also your 7 pieces skirts or your 8 pieces skirts, you divide your waist and your hips by 8. So 4 inches here. I measure 4 inches at the center as well to the new location, just to get my starting point to that point. 4 inches as well. So I'll connect the points, the lines. This is just my origin. This is where I'm starting from. So right now, remember I told you calculate your waist. If your waist is 40 or 34, you divide by 8. So I divided my waist by 8. I got 2 3/4 inch. Then I added 2.5 inches allowance. And I'll come to the hips line. Discover your hips line if it's 8, if it's 7.5, if it's 8.5, just like that. But standard is 8. So for this little girl, it's 6. I'm using 6. So I now I'll measure the hips on this hips line. Our hips is 27. 27 divided by 8 gave me 3.25 inch. 3.5, almost 3.5. So I'll just make it 3.5 inches approximately. Then I had the 2.25 inch. I had the 2.5 inches allowance this way. Then I'll go to my new location. New location, I've explained to you, it's 4 or 3 inches away from the new. So the new location here, it's 14 inches. I have it here. Now, there's what called the new wrap. The new wrap is the extent of your fold. How tightly fitted you want the shape of your 6 pieces to be from the hips line down to the new location. So it all depends on how you want it to be. So for this, I'll just be going in from the hips measurement. I'll be going in by 1/2 inch. So this was 3.5. I'll make it 3 inch. If you place your ruler this way, then you achieve your A shape. If I want to achieve 11 inches, I'll just place my 11 inches plate or 10 inches plate or thereabouts I'll just place my tape measure here. If you want to achieve, what's it called, 15 inches, it all depends on you. So just achieve your flay. And with this is the what? Side panel of the 6 pieces skirt. So let's just cut out. I believe you can see it's as easy as A and B and C. You can already see you've gotten the shape of your 6 pieces skirt. Just affix your measurements inside and you are good to go. Achieving the center panel, front center panel of your 6 pieces skirt. It's very easy as A and B and C. But remember, please, one thing you have to take note of is that what you must place your fabric this way on a folded end. Your fabric must be placed on a folded end this way if you want to achieve this point. You must place your fabric on a fold. Your fabric must be folded this way, and the folded end must be here at this extreme. If not, if the folded end is not here, you're going to achieve 8 pieces skirt. So that's just it. Be folded this way when you want to achieve your center front panel of your 6 pieces skirt. When the folded end, closed end is this way, that means by the time you cut out, it will not break into 2. But if it's not folded, it's going to break into 2. So you'll be achieving your 8 pieces normally. So, and one other thing you have to take note of is that this place will be free. We're not going to leave any allowance as we did when we wanted to achieve this side panel, you know, because we wanted to achieve flay on this side, we have to leave an allowance here, an allowance on this side at our starting point here to achieve this flay. But here we're not achieving any flay here, so you're just going to start directly from here for the middle center panel, front panel of the 6 pieces skirt. So let's just get started. It's as easy as A and B and C. Discover your origin. So from this my origin right now, I'm getting my waist, just your divided waist. Your divided waist. If your waist is 40, divide by 8. If it's 35, divide by 8. The waist we're using is 22 inches divided by 8. That gave us 2 3/4 inches. So this divided waist, 2 3/4 inches. So you get your hips line. Your hips line, if it's 8 inches, you mark it. Hips line is 6. The new location, it's 14 inches. So what do you do here? Look at me, the center. There is no hips at the center, so we're not making any allowance for hips or anything cutting on this. So you just draw the line straight on that your divided waist. Divided the waist by 8, remember? So you just draw this line straight. You connect from the hips line to the waistline. You're not adding any hips. There is no hips at the center. Then from this new location, you just discover the what is it called? Skirt length is 28 inches. Remember, if you're cutting directly on your fabric, add whatever inches you want to use to turn in. So what do we do right now? We just achieve our flay. The amount of flay you want to achieve, you just achieve it here. So just achieve your flay here this way. This is what center, front, panel of the 6 pieces skirt. So you just cut out. Remember, you are going to cut on a folded end. When you're cutting your fabric, this will be the front panel that we've cut together. You see, these 3 pieces properly. Then what do we have left? We have the side panel for the back and the center back panel. Remember, we've gotten our side panel of the 6 pieces skirt, then we've gotten the center front panel. What we need right now is just the back panel of the center back panel, please. Center back panel of the 6 pieces skirt. It's just as this. It's just as this. And you see, I folded it into 2. This is still the center front panel. I'm just trying to show this as you cut it on your folded fabric. You fold into 2. By the time you open it up this way, have you seen the center front? By the time you open it up this way, you've seen the center front panel of the 6 pieces skirt. This is how it's going to come out. So the difference between the center front panel and the center back panel is just that if you're not adding zipper, this is also okay for the center back panel. You know, I told you that you're going to be having 6 pieces. You will have the side piece here. You have this other side piece, 1, 2, 3 in front. And if it's also the back, this is good to go if you're using elastic. But if you're not using elastic, you're just going to add 1 inch zip allowance. So you just take it this way. This is your normal center front. So that instead of you start measuring all over again, just start the inches you want to use for your zip allowance. Instead of you having to start to measure all over again, what do? You just come this way. You place your normal center front. If you want to affix the zipper to it, you just place it this way. So you make the allowance for the zipper on this closed end, please, on this closed straight end. So if you're using 1 inch allowance for the zipper, you just get it across both this way. I want to cut on a folded end so that you see how it looks. Instead of you having to start to measure all over again, what do? You just come this way. You place your normal center front. If you want to affix the zipper to it, you just place it this way. So you make the allowance for the zipper on this closed end, please, on this closed straight end. So if you're using 1 inch allowance for this, so you just place this your normal center front panel this way. Just create a 1 inch allowance for your zipper, or depending on the number of inches you do use for your zipper. So you just get it across board and cut out. That's the center back panel. So for 1 inch. So just reel it straight down. So that's the zip. center back panel of the 6 pieces skirt. These are pattern, the best way, the easiest way of achieving your basic bodice pattern for your 6 pieces skirts. You just achieve it together as easy as A and B and C. So if you're cutting on your fabric, you know, this is the side panel that we've cut, and I've explained to you. You just use it to cut out another one for the front. You have 2 pieces, then another 2 for the back as well. So that's it. You know, when you're even cutting, you cut on fold, so you have 2 in front, then you cut again, you have 2 at the back here. So this is the back, then this is the center back. See how the center is. Have you seen the zip allowance? Just fold in your zip allowance this way. You sew on your zip to whatever, then you join. You just sew straight down.
No. So my fold here now.
Yes, now. Ṣé ẹ̀kan ni zip? So that's fine. Kó jẹ́ kí wọ́n class nìkan náà nínú. So this is your 6 panel skirt. Remember what I was trying to tell you. So far you've affixed your zipper right now. You see that the back has turned to 4 pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4. But if you're not affixing your zipper, you know it to just be closed this way, and it should just be 1, 2, 3 pieces at the back. So you just sew this way, you join this way, just this way as well. So that's the back panel of your 6 pieces skirt, as easy as A and B and C. Then we come to the front panel. The only different thing is just that this will not be there when you're cutting your fabric. This will be the front panel that we've cut together. You see, these 3 pieces properly, 3 pieces proper. You have the side, the center panel, and also the side. So then you join this way as well. So by the time you have it, you'll be having your nice 6 pieces skirt, which is as easy as A and B and C. Remember, Setro TV, it's coming on board soonest, whereby you learn your various crafts, how you become the best of yourself, motivational things that will help you. We have a Setro's library. You can read different books. Then we have lots and lots of things. So if this video has actually been educative to you, remember what I was saying. Don't forget to subscribe. Then you do what? You press the like button. Till I come your way next time. I love you all. Bye-bye.